To all people on the couch here, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and Mark is a train wreck this morning.
All right, everything was going smooth. Set up the show, and then I forgot we were on Grumpy Grandpa in OBS.
Yes.
To live. So we started there for a second.
Yeah.
And then we had to move over
We are back, David.
So just bear with us. Oh, my gosh, I got all kinds of stuff
popping up everywhere. Good morning, Ken.
Do we look a little on the green?
Good morning, Rich Life Tim.
Do we look a little on the green side? Okay, well, start telling people. Start talking the news real quick, and I'm going to see if I can make sure we're all good to go, okay?
All right, I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I know. I apologize.
Yeah,
people.
We are good to go, and we have people watching, so we can't be fiddling with our colors.
Okay, well, a lot of news today.
Yeah, a lot of news. New news.
A lot of saber rattling, right?
Yes, a lot of saber rattling. Crimean Bridge. Crimean Bridge explosion this morning, early this morning.
It's an island, it's just south of Ukraine.
Yeah.
And the Russians have controlled that territory. So that would be an aggression. If it was Ukraine that took out that bridge, that would be an aggression on Russian soil.
Uh-oh.
So that's not good.
Okay.
But I put this up here. This is only if you're watching the replay, not the live. Watch us at 2 times speed for a better experience, and you waste half your time. Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Shannon.
Now, there's a lot of saber rattling going. Oh, good morning, Ken. Yeah, Ken, it's all your fault. It's all Ken's fault.
It's not all Ken's fault.
Okay. No, I was still logged in to go live under Grumpy, and it threw us 6 minutes late. So we apologize. So welcome in. Glad you guys could find us. So the news is there's a lot of nuclear talk.
There is.
Of this and that. And it kind of reminds me of last election season when they had the whole CV talk, right? The COVID talk. I'm going to go ahead and say it. And, they had to have us scared about something. So now in New York and in LA and stuff, they're putting up signs telling you duck and cover.
Oh, yeah? Because that will help you.
Yeah, because that's going to do you any good. And if you survive the blast, then you're going to have radiation. And they're saying, for your safety, we're going to give you pills, right? Like, that's not going to do anything.
No.
Whatever.
No.
So they like to take our freedom in the shroud of safety. But they also take our freedom with fear tactics. So everybody with this whole nuclear thing, I think we can relax. There might be a false flag.
Yes.
There might be a false flag, and people will think it's got something.
Yeah.
And like a dirty something.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
A Freaky Friday?
Just go out and live your life normal.
Yeah.
Because they're going to try to scare us and they're hoping that the people start freaking out. And meanwhile, we can't do anything about it anyways. Okay.
Yeah. So
what we could do is we could do peace with Russia.
Yeah.
Ukraine could say, hey, we'll give you the Donbass region. Okay. We're not happy. But those people want to be Russians. They voted to be Russians. So we'll just give it that. You do that. And, America just has to stop sending them billions upon billions of dollars in weapons also, right? And it's over. Because Ukraine couldn't fight
without all of our weapons.
Support. So then, and Russia would say, that's it. That's all we wanted. And then they could prove to us that they don't want to keep, taking over territory. But if you do your research, we provoked the whole thing, man. My gosh.
Yeah, we did. Well, and they failed their NATO test, right? So and that's the whole reason why Russia went in the first place. Yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly. Good morning, little Frenchie. I couldn't get him to be quiet long enough for me to say hello.
I know.
Good morning, Shannon.
I was on a rant there, but
you were on a rant.
It's just getting ridiculous, and I think we're being played. Now, they keep on saying, our mainstream media keeps on saying, well, Ukraine they just started kicking butt. They're just, they're going back the other direction, right? But then Zelensky comes on the air and says, we the NATO needs to preemptive strike with nuclear attack.
Yeah, no, that's not what we need to do.
Before the
No.
Russians do it.
No,
Now,
absolutely not.
Would you be
Good morning,
suggesting
Virginia.
that, or would you be on there, guys?
Guys.
Things are going good, man. We're just romping right back on through. Things are great. You know? No, he wants us to use a nuclear bomb or first strike.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which is not good.
use your common sense on
Yes.
which way you think you're going. And besides, Ned,
Mm-hmm.
I think, is back over there
Oh,
for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He looks like he's in a bunker or
Uh-oh.
something. So we'll have to get out with Ned at man.
Yeah, it's going to be soon because Mark
Yeah,
was
we
so
were late.
late this morning.
But, you want to get out to some pictures?
Sure.
Real quick?
Let's get out to
Let's
some.
get
I
out
have
to
some other
some
news,
fun-
but
Oh,
okay.
go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
You go. Go. Pictures. Fun pictures,
All right,
then
here we
news.
All right. First off,
We
this
can't
was
read
sent in. You can.
Okay.
I test recorded it, and
Okay.
people should see this. I'm going to blow it up a little bit bigger. But let's get to my third grade news.
Okay, your third grade news.
Third grade Max here. He thinks like me.
Mhm.
Boy, he did not pay attention in class.
No,
Okay?
he did not.
Max did not pay attention in class. It's funny because you're supposed to use this chart up here. I wish I had an arrow, but the chart up above, you're supposed to be able to count the difference between 90, whatever it is, to 127, right? And what was Max's answer for that? Let's go blow it up here, okay? It says here, the difference between, it's hard for us to
90
read this.
is it 95?
to 95, whatever, to 127
Is
is 127
No.
has three numbers. Now, he's got a little dyslexia, backwards 3, right? And, got numbers, but hey, he thinks like me, okay? He did it the same, and he was totally kind of correct with that answer, right? And then it says here, the difference between this number and that number, he didn't even want to write it twice. He's like, come on, teach. It's the same answer. So I'm just going to write it big over here so you get it. The number is bigger. That's
Good
the
morning,
difference.
Whiskey and Sunshine.
It's obvious that this number is bigger also than that number because
Yeah.
there's 3,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good for Max. And we're not, if you have a wake up call, service, don't hire Max because
he cannot tell
thinks
time.
that, if you had to be there at 7:30, Max is going to wake you up at 7:50. And so you're going to be late.
What
And
about
12:40
6:50?
is kind of close.
Uh-huh.
You'd only be 5 minutes late on this scenario.
Okay.
But this one, you're like, oh my gosh, Max, why didn't you wake me up earlier? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's more pages. If you want more stuff like this, let me know. I got tons of material at school that just.
Blows his mind.
And can I tell you about Sherlock?
Well, yeah, but I have something to interject here with the whole clock
Okay.
thing
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Is like we have high school students that come into our daycare for one of their classes. They do daycare for one of their classes in high school.
One of them.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
go.
so they don't know how to tell time on a regular clock.
Yeah.
These are high school students. What in the world
Don't
happened
worry
there?
about it.
Okay,
My mouse slipped a
So,
little.
yeah, they don't know how to
I
tell
know.
time.
Well-
They're always asking me what time it is, and I'm like, "There's a clock right there."
Kids do that to me in
Yeah.
the hallway. They'll be like, "What time is it, Mr. Mark?" I'll be like, "Look up at the clock right there," and they have no clue.
They have no idea.
But yeah, no. Can I? And now let's get out.
Good morning, back to Country Homestead.
I'll tell you a little bit about Sherlock.
Okay.
It's actually Jacob, but I nicknamed him Sherlock.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to make this story short. And if you guys are bored with third grade stories, just let me know in the comments. And
I'm a
I'll
little bit
stop it.
bored with them.
Okay, well, I'll go faster. Okay, so I get into school. 3 kids, the class is lined up to go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
3 boys are like, Mr. Mark, there's throw up. There's throw up in the bathroom.
Mhm.
They're all concerned about it, right?
Yeah.
And then I go, okay, so I get my mop. I come back over. They want to go running in to show me, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, kids, boys, you 3 boys just sit back down, right? I think I can find it,
Okay.
It's not that big of a bathroom, So I go in there and I clean it up. So while I'm in there, I'm thinking, hey, I'll go back out and say, hey, guys, guess what? There's throw up in here. And they would all be like, yeah, that's what we told you. But I come out and I say that, and the 3 boys are like, they didn't say anything, right?
Yeah.
So I said to the one boy, I said, aren't you going to say that's what we said, Mr. Mark. And then finally the one kid goes, that's what we said, Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
And then, but Jacob, my buddy Jacob, he's a retread.
Yeah.
He's back. He was third grade last year. He's back this year. He goes, come here. Come here, Mr. Mark. He goes, closer. So he wants to whisper something in my ear. So he goes, the minute you came out of the bathroom and said that, I literally said to myself, no shit, Sherlock. Like that, right? And so,
so he's nicknamed Sherlock.
And I started laughing. But he said, I couldn't say it out loud. But that's literally what I said in my brain. I said, good answer. It's a good thing you didn't say it out loud. You know? I said, good. So now my buddy Jacob is Sherlock. I like to give him nicknames,
Yeah, you do like to. Like Sloppy Joe and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
So,
you want to see another picture?
Well, hang on just a second. Right. Little Frenchie, you'll appreciate this. So, I have managed, last year they got this huge television and put it up on the preschool room at the daycare. And they used it all the time last year. But you will appreciate this, little Frenchie. I have not turned that television on one time this whole year. Nor have I handed a child a tablet or a phone in my class. I'm proud of that fact.
What is Ken want? Yeah, I found that in the trash can.
Yeah.
I look through the trash can, and whenever they have like a whole stack of a test, I love to list that. I read all the answers, and boy, it just is funny stuff. And another big news over there at Lincoln Learning Center is I bought it.
Oh yeah, he did. He bought the school
for $4.5 million, and all. So I got all my third graders. I said, hey guys, keep my school clean, right? And they go, it's not your school, Mr. Mark. I go, yes, it is. I bought it last week for $4.5 million. And they're like, you did? I was like, yes, I did. So I need you all to make A's so I can make a profit off the state, So I said, you guys got to pick it up or Mr. Mark will get fired, And they're asking about the principal. Or what about Miss Holly, the principal? I said, listen, she's safe. I go, I want to stay as a janitor on the lowdown so I know how I get the vibe of what's going on in my school. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go out to another picture, all right?
Okay, another picture.
Okay. There's my crazy dog.
Yes.
Now, Dottie has found squirrels now.
Yes.
And this one squirrel is a professional squirrel.
Yes.
It sits up on a branch and wags its tail and barks at Dottie and taunts him.
Yeah.
Then he climbs down the tree so far that he knows his range, right? And he'll wrap around the tree and he'll sit there and bark at the dog and then he'll run back up the tree. Then he goes down the other side where Dottie can't see and then runs across the grass. And then Dottie's like, hey, wait, how'd he get down, right?
Yeah.
Then he runs over, and then I ask the neighbor, because he goes in their backyard, and he goes, yeah, that stupid squirrel drives my dog crazy. It just taunts the crap out of my dog. Well, it's got a new buddy. It comes over here now. It doesn't live in this tree.
Yeah.
But it'll take a nut. It'll go up in this tree, taunt Dottie, and then carry on to wherever he has to go.
Yeah, he will. He comes down the other side of the tree where he can't see.
It's the best, man. It's good entertainment for old people on a porch.
Yeah, it is good entertainment while we're sitting on the porch. So it really is.
That's it. Maybe I'll get some video of that.
Good morning, Zombie. We were running late too. Mark was majorly messed up this morning.
Ooh, it's 20 minutes in.
It is.
Want to get out?
Yep, it's time for...
This one might be a train wreck, but let's do it anyways, okay? Let's get out to Ned. Ned, can you hear us? Alrighty, guys. It's a long story. It's been a long week. See, I'm up here in Ukraine now. First hunter picked me up from the lodge, that I was at, that had no power and everything. He flew in. We had to go talk to Zelensky and work on that deal a little bit more. I guess the big guy didn't get his cut, and the hunter didn't get part of his cut. So all heck's breaking loose over there in Ukraine. But long story is, I was hanging out there with them, negotiating a deal, and Zelensky just got tired of me talking after about 3 hours. So he sent me to the front lines. He got his soldiers, sent me to the front lines. I managed to cross over. I'm with the Russians now. Oh. And they're treating me good. They're all outside. They're drinking some vodka, by the fire, having a good time. And yeah, there's weird stuff going on. I mean, whenever I was in Ukraine, the media said that the war was going great for the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you what, since I've been here on the front lines, the Russians are winning. And they took over the whole Donbass area. And, they're Ukrainian, they're panicking. They're trying. In fact, Zelensky started talking about while we were making our negotiation. He was on the phone saying that the UN should probably preemptively strike with a nuclear attack before the Russians did it. I mean, Zelensky, let me tell you what. You think Hunter likes his and stuff like that, right? Well, Zelensky's a bit. Man, he's crazy guy. So. All heck's breaking loose over here. Debbie, I know you couldn't follow this. I got a funny suspicion you have no idea what's going on. Are you following me?
No, I'm not following you at all.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I got the comms tonight. I was put on comms duty. Got my spectrum analyzer above my head.
Yeah, I see it.
Satellite's doing good. We're doing good. Back to you guys.
Back to us. Ned seems a little bit down.
He's usually more chipper.
Yeah, he is usually more chipper.
But he's been probably long. He probably hasn't slept in days.
He probably hasn't slept in days.
And flying over to Ukraine. That's a long trip.
Yeah, Zombie, we just talked about the bridge collapse.
Yeah. Whatever. Explosion, collapse. And if, let's say, it could be a false flag too. It could be them doing that to incite something. But the Russians said, boy, don't mess with Crimea, don't mess with the Donbass area, or you are attacking Russia. So this could escalate quickly. But again, I think the whole nuclear thing is a big scare tactic. I mean, again, why is Zelensky saying that if they're winning the war?
Or it could be setting up for a Freaky Fridays right before the election. And then we would, it would just be like, you can't go out and vote or whatever.
Yeah. It's it's election year.
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened
it is.
2 years ago in election year. It was really bad. Well, guess what? It's got to happen again. Boy, I don't know. They talk white hats, black hats. Who's winning? I don't know. I want to think that the white hats are setting this all up for a massive victory, and we all get back to normal. Not like I say, the demon's head spins before it gets taken down.
Yeah.
All heck flies, and pictures fly off the wall in our country. Things look bad, and then poof, the demon's gone. And again, you're getting your news from what?
A janitor.
A janitor. So there you go.
Yes, Nanya, it was 46 degrees when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, I'm going to wear my hoodie.
Yeah, I got my hoodie on too.
Yeah, but I have Nanya's hoodie on.
This is back whenever my old company
thought they wanted to be cool.
He's from Colorado. He's a skier guy.
Good morning,
he owns
altruistic.
a company, but he's a skier dude, right? So he thought, we're going to go all
Good morning,
hip
treasure hunter.
and cool and not business-like and look rad.
Yeah,
so he gave
looking
us
rad. Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan, but it is chilly. And
it was chilly.
Studio, why we're saving money in this massive studio. We have the air conditioner off. That's why we have our jackets
I hoodie on. Yeah, it was 46 this morning when we woke up. So we got a little bit of rain yesterday, tiny bit. Little bit of rain yesterday. So that was good. So in other news, there was a sad thing that happened yesterday in
where?
Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
Thailand. Yeah.
Not school.
A daycare. Some disgruntled police officer went in and killed like 36 people, 24 of which were children. It was sad.
It was over like a land disagreement or something like that. What's wrong with that?
Well, and he
dude?
got fired. And he got fired. He got fired. Yeah, but you don't take that out. Those little children didn't fire him.
Nobody's touching. My kids are my kids over where I work, boy. I would protect the crap out of them for one thing. Two, what's wrong? This world. Like I say, the demons are. Yeah. Things are flying.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just you got to have something seriously wrong with you. And like I said, with I'll try to associate this with Alex Baldwin.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll take it full circle here. The armory person that was in charge of the weapons and everything literally had upside down pentagrams, all kind of evil demonic stuff that she was wearing,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And evil demonic stuff happened, you know?
Yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
mess with that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
bad things are going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
like, just go to church today, you know, and,
Yeah.
like Ridge Life would say, just, watch one of he needed to watch Ridge Life lessons.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, absolutely.
Badly. You
Uh-huh.
know?
Good
And
morning,
if
Davis
everybody
family.
watched Ridge Life lessons or lessons
Mhm.
from the Ridge,
Mm-hmm.
whatever his channel is called over there, but go check out Ridge Life. But watch some of his lessons and learn to be, good to each other, man. Christianity is not a bad thing. I'm telling you right now.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, I lost my train of thought there for a minute.
What were you reading there?
I was reading that Lone Cowboy is on his way to Broken Arrow.
Oh, let's fill in everybody on that.
Okay.
He's going to. Is it Broken Arrow? Did he say?
He said Broken Arrow.
Tulsa area,
Mhm.
and he's going to pick up a trailer,
Uh-huh.
a camping trailer,
Oh.
and stay one night. Now it could
Mhm.
get cold, he said, and he might not have electric hookup. So,
Mhm.
but he's like, where can I stay in Tulsa? By God, if you just go another hour in the wrong direction,
Uh-huh.
Shoot Dang Ranch is
Just
right there. And
Yeah.
they love Cowboy Ken, so if they're joining this, which they're not,
Yes.
what guys, get on the phone with Ken and tell him, come on down,
Mm-hmm.
spend one night on our property. Now
Yeah.
Ken's not going to stalk them.
No.
Ken's not a stalker. He's
No,
a good guy.
he's not.
My gosh. Now,
Hey, Carrie.
they might not let me
No, they wouldn't let you.
go, but come on, Cowboy
I think
Ken
the bedtime
is,
story thing kind of freaked Jason out
Well,
when you were on
we
that
talked about
tangent.
that at Pinecone Fest.
Oh,
I was
did you?
just trying to tell him, listen, I'm trying to feed you some ideas,
Mm-hmm.
Like a crazy old man stays in your little micro tiny cabin,
Mm-hmm.
and he can't get no sleep because I keep on bothering him with
Yeah.
stories. And I keep on going, Jason, are you awake? Jason, are you awake? And he goes,
Mm-hmm.
Grumpy Grandpa, I am now. We need to get work done in the morning. It would be funny, but that time
Yes,
has not
AC, we
come yet.
mentioned the fact that the bridge got attacked, so
But
we
Cowboy,
did mention that earlier.
You don't get no cooler than Cowboy Ken either. So, Jason,
I like
get
how
on the phone.
our viewers know more news than we know, so they should just come
I
in
know.
here and we should let them tell us
been a
the
long
news
week.
in the morning. Yeah, it has
Next
been.
week we have a 5-day weekend.
We
So
do have a 5-day
The
weekend.
Saturday show, maybe we'll prep in advance.
Maybe we will.
There's so much news going on, people. Listen, I watch my channels. I won't go over them all again.
Okay,
But
that would be good.
there is a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, there is a lot of
There
stuff
is
going
a
on.
lot of information coming out. I guess there's a little vibe in the air that Hunter's laptop thing is getting. Nothing that's all the most damning things on that laptop.
Good morning now,
right?
G.
You know what they say? Oh, he might not have paid his taxes.
No. Of all the stuff on that laptop?
Of all the stuff on the laptop, he might not have paid some taxes.
Oh, well.
So he might be, there might be
Mhm.
some, what's it called whenever they go after you? They finally have enough to make a case of it or whatever. I'm like, good Lord, what about all the nefarious stuff going on that laptop?
No, I didn't see that one, Davis family, at all. That is very sad. The family that was kidnapped in California and
man.
all of them murdered. No, I
Yep.
hadn't seen that one. So,
There's a lot of demons flying around in that state, boy.
yeah, there are a lot of demons flying
Listen,
around in that state.
They got a humongous homeless problem.
Uh-huh.
We got a border crisis
Mhm.
going on. I could just rail off everything that they don't want to send money and fix. But boy, give $100 billion over to Ukraine, no big deal.
Mhm.
And they don't even. It takes them 8 hours to decide to do that.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, it'll take years to, sign something that fixes our problems. And along with that, let's go back to remember those nice, big, beautiful pictures of Pluto that they had.
Yes.
They sent a ship that took like 10 years to get there, right?
Mhm.
Tens of billions of dollars to go over there
Yeah.
and photo a rock in
Mhm.
space, right?
Yes.
That we already know
Is
by
there?
the distance and everything
Mhm.
is inhabitable.
Yes. Mhm.
We are not going to be like, ooh, look, they got palm trees and lush grounds. Let's move here, right? No. We already know it's too cold over there. So
Yeah.
we spent $10 billion for a close-up selfie of Pluto, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's that going to do for us?
I don't know what it's going to do
Now,
for us.
I had an idea.
Yes.
You had an idea. I'll give my idea first. How about we all get a free jacuzzi? Just a
Yeah,
free
he said
jacuzzi.
jacuzzi.
So whenever I get home and my body's aching
Priorities.
in my old age,
Mhm.
that I can just sit in the jacuzzi and go, boy, government, money well spent. Right?
Yes.
I am enjoying this on the planet I can live on. Right?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
what was your?
Mine was to give out free solars.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think that's a great idea too, but I'm going to tell
so that you get
I'm
power.
all for
Yeah.
solar power.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, it's the best, but
Mhm.
it's not viable for the whole country right now. But
Yeah. Mhm.
again, I like your idea. Everybody gets their own solar banks, their own battery system.
And you don't have to be hooked to the.
You don't have to be. So you are in control of your own power. Therefore, you're saving tons of money and saving the planet, right? But they don't want that because if you had your own power, they don't have control over you. So that never will happen. You will never get anything that's not tied to the grid because in some states it's illegal to have solar panels and not be tied into the grid. Can you believe that?
LG says she can hear me a lot better than you.
All right. Why is that, Deb?
I don't know.
Okay, am I sounding good now? Now you give it, Mike.
Probably because he keeps turning his head, maybe.
All right, maybe let me give it a little bit more.
That's probably it.
All right, check. Oh, I got to get my
He's turning his
limiter.
head.
My limiters. The things we have to do here.
I don't know what he's doing.
Hold on.
So another thing was, first part of the week, the stock market was off to the races, man. There was no stopping it. And then the second part of the week, especially on Friday, it like crashed back down to earth. So it's still like 29 some odd stuff right now. Yeah, 29 some thou right now. So, hi, Robertus.
All right, we're almost there, everybody.
And also, the jobs report came in, and the Fed says that the jobs are too hot, and so they'll have to raise rates again. So look forward to them raising rates again. So,
all right,
at their next meeting.
Okay, how's that, everybody? I'm about the same level as her now. Am I better?
I think you were turning your head too.
Well, yeah, but now I'm a little bit stronger, and now I might sound overmodulated.
I don't know.
Don't know. All right.
So anyway, the Fed will probably raise rates.
Oh yeah, that's in the news. My God.
And OPEC is going to decrease gas or oil output or whatever you want to call it. And so I know our prices went up another 10 cents here in El Reno, where we are.
Getting back to your, OPEC raising, and we have to rely on them.
Yeah.
I don't know what Biden was talking about, but he was trying to make a statement about, things made here, right? Obviously, it's not oil because he doesn't like that, but it was something else. He goes, I'm going to say it in 2 words. Made in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't do the finger thing, but I mean, he should have. He should have been like, I'm going to say it
in 2 words.
Let me tell you about it in 2 words. Made in America.
Yeah.
No, he's all fine.
Yeah, he is fine. He is fine.
He's
in charge.
And then he said it again. He said, let me say it in 2 words. Made in America. Made in America. That's 6 words now.
That's 6 words because he said it twice.
He still couldn't figure out what. Like, mock yourself. If you screwed up. If we screw up, we mock ourselves, right? Mocking yourselves is the best thing you can do because it just makes you human, right? So he should have said, well, damn, that's 3 words I meant. Like he could done that laugh that he's like, it's like, well, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Get off my case. It's 3 words. Okay. they're going to write about this in the papers, right? That's how you do that. But he's so senile. He doesn't even know he's saying 3 words.
Yeah. So, yeah, zombie, I always liken it to the boiling of a frog. Like, if you put a frog in boiling water, it'll jump out. But if you put a frog in regular water and turn up the heat really slowly, it won't jump out.
Do you want me to tell you my biology story again?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. She's heard it a million times, by gosh. And so have you guys. So if you want to hear the biology story again, put it in the comments.
Local treasures, who's not done?
We know.
Biden's not done? Destroying America?
Yeah.
Probably. That's probably true.
He said he's not done yet. Made in America? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a nutball.
Yeah. Who knows what he's doing?
Well, this is a rip-roaring good time.
It was a good one.
Look forward to my Saturdays
I know you
with
do.
everybody.
I know you do. I'm ready for football today.
All right, okay.
It's big football day between Oklahoma and Texas today. So we will see.
Who do you think's going to win the big game?
The Oklahoma-Texas game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd almost put money on Texas.
This year, boy, they both find a way to lose, but I got to say, OU is looking really bad this year.
Now, Oklahoma State, on the other hand, is looking really good this year.
They're looking good. They're at the top of the big. But what's really funny
is
Kansas and Kansas State are at the top of the Big 12, and OU and Texas are at the bottom of the Big 12. What you want to talk about bizarro world and things ups? Everything that's up is down and down is up. Boy, that fits right into that scenario big time. And
so the what is the speaker? The lady in that's the wrong side.
MT Homestead.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to show.
Okay.
We got those at the Pinecone Fest.
We did.
Go ahead.
The speaker person at the White House, she says, so Biden took credit for bringing gas prices down, and it came down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And then it jumped like 60 cents in one day. And they said, well, are you at fault for it going back up? And she said, no.
I can spin way better than she can.
You can?
I could. I can literally, I mean, it's so hard now because it's a good question, right? It's like if you were like, hey, first it started out, it wasn't his fault that the gas prices went up. But he took credit for the prices going down. But now the prices are going back up way quicker than they slowly drip down. Like overnight they went back up, right?
Yeah.
And now, I don't know. I could sit up there and be like, I don't know.
I don't know.
You tell me.
You tell me.
And the reporter would be like, wait, I'm asking you the question. I was like, that's what you thought, but you weren't. So next question.
You go.
I could spin it and get away from it faster than that. The reporter would be like, did I ask him a question? Did he ask me a question? Why is it his turn now? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
who knows what's going on?
You can't lie long. The more you just try to, say stuff, it's like in basic training. If you're a screw up, you say, sir, Airman Floon reports as ordered. I'm a screw up. If they say you did something wrong, you don't try to explain it. Like you think you made the perfect bed, and you probably did. They just want to get a reaction out of you. So you just say, yeah, I screwed up, and then they go, dang straight you did. And then they go on to the next guy. And if the next guy starts going, well, I thought it was good. It looked good. The quarter bounced on it. What are you talking about? I did, and then that person that has excuses, they're going to start ripping. They'll bring some extra TIs in to just gang up on that one guy, right? In basic training and just start ripping them a new one, right?
Yeah.
I was smart enough to always just admit I was a screw up. And they're like, dang straight. That was it.
And that was it. They moved on to the next person.
Any of you knuckleheads, if I have any young people watching our show, there you go. Good advice. Always just say you screwed up, and they'll leave you alone more than if you... People in the military will tell you that.
Yeah, Treasure Hunter was suffering with the sciatica.
Did he try the...
I don't know.
Putting your foot up on your knee, like putting your leg across it, pointing your toe back at you, and stretching forward. Did you find that video? Because that sciatica, that will start curing it. Well, it did for me. I don't know about it. We're not medical experts here.
No.
I just will tell you
We are
what
not.
worked for me.
Mm-hmm. What else works for you when you come home and your back hurts?
Oh my gosh, it's the best. Debbie, okay. If you have any back problem, you go like this. I lay down on the floor like this. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And you tuck your arms underneath so that your spine is in, and this is laying down with your back up. Debbie will come down, and then she'll take her knuckles on both sides and start working up slowly, and then she'll start putting some really good weight into it. Boom. And then my whole back, I feel great. I feel terrible every day after being up on my feet all day long.
Yeah.
You do that, and I'm good to go. If you don't do that, I can't sleep that very good. My back bothers me all night long.
Yeah.
So there's another. Oh, what else happens whenever I go like that and I lay down on the floor?
I haven't. Oh, Dottie goes nuts.
Dottie,
she has to get right in here.
In underneath there, starts licking me. And she lays down upside down and starts messing with me. But what's her next tactic? She flicks my hat off.
Yeah, and starts flicking his bald head.
I mean, she does that first, and then she knocks my head off, and she licks my bald head while I'm trying to zen. And you pop my back.
Yeah.
In fact,
all that happens all at once.
You want to go get the crazy dog? Go get the crazy dog.
Oh, are we getting the crazy
we're getting
dog?
the crazy.
Oh, my.
We're getting News Dottie in here. She's freaking out. Every time we do this show, she just
sleeping.
She freak. Oh, I guarantee you. Look out. I better get everything out of the way here because she's going to come crashing in here, people. News Dottie is entering Studio Y. Here she comes. Dottie. Come here. That's it. There's News Dottie, boy. She's glad to be with part of the pack today. Oh, jeez. There we go. Yeah, this is where we were. You heard us.
Oh, my.
But News Dottie's doing good. She loves her squirrels now. And it keeps... What's good about the squirrel is then I'm not her entertainment outside.
No.
Like, I don't have to play tug of war with her, throw a ball or nothing. Oh, so now she, now she, just is infatuated with the squirrel. Yeah, good pup.
Yeah.
She's a good pup.
She is a good pup. She's our baby.
So anybody have any more news?
Anybody have any more news?
We're not going to pay you.
With?
We can't pay you. But if you want to enter in and throw in some more.
Maybe we'll do that one Saturday. You tell us the news.
Yeah. Well, again,
one day.
The whole young people, between 16 and 30 are slowly. I mean, death rates are up, but 16 to 30 in a lot of these countries that were really on key with the jibby job. They can't hear that probably because. She's yawning like crazy, but she's all happy.
Yeah.
She just wants to be with us. I mean, this dog is just a great companion. She'll do the paw up like this whenever we first get home.
Who did Newsom send money out to?
Oh, he's trying to buy votes out there.
Oh.
It's not looking good for him. They had that silly runoff, and we know that was all rigged. But nobody likes that dude out there. The whole place is in shambles. People are moving out.
Have a great weekend. Safe travels.
Yeah. We'll be looking forward to a video of the camper.
Yeah. And you at Shoot Dang Ranch.
At Shoot Dang Ranch. Come on, people. Yeah. Does anybody have the in with... I obviously don't.
No, you don't have to.
Have with the boys. With
Californian.
Can I call them the brothers like the Mathis brothers?
Yeah,
the brothers.
The brothers.
That's their nickname now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness. We're yawning. If you know the brothers, come on.
Hook them up with Ken.
We're getting old. Me and Ken, we were hip and cool and in the shenanigans whenever we were younger.
Yeah.
Now we're old. By God, we want to be part of the shenanigans again, people. We want to have a little bit of fun with the youngins and have a rip-roaring good time. On or off camera, for me.
Yes.
But I think they should put him on camera because he's good for ratings.
He is. He is good for ratings. Not like you.
I'm just going to say that,
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. You got any more yawns in you? She's just yawning like
Yeah.
pro.
She was laying down. Good morning, Tina
Was she
Ladybug.
tired?
Yeah, she was
Well-
laying down.
Tell her what happened last night.
I guess something tried to come into the
Well,
doggy door.
Sherman. I'm pretty sure it was Sherman.
Oh,
The
yeah.
neighbor. What are those dogs? I don't know. They're little dogs. But I think our gate was open somehow. I
Oh,
don't know.
that's right.
I got to fix it a little bit. It is loose, so I'm not
Mhm.
going to think any shenanigans went on. But maybe Sherman bumped up against, got the
Mhm.
gate opened. And
Came in.
Because from a long time ago, he snuck in our backyard. He figured out our doggy doors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I heard the doggy door. I'm like, wait a second.
Dottie's here.
Dottie's here. And the cat, I'm like, well, it's our cat. But our cat's laying right next to me. And Dottie just goes,
Yeah.
and all hell's breaking loose. Then I go look in the backyard. My dog's not there. The gate's open. But luckily, Dottie doesn't run off.
Yeah, she hasn't ever run off, so she's better than
Got on the
our
front
last
porch.
dog.
I
Oh, my.
I called her.
Yeah.
And she came running back right away. But
Mhm.
she was then she couldn't sleep. So then I couldn't sleep.
You know, you didn't put our phone number up at once today.
Did somebody say that?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Does
It's
anybody
okay.
want to talk to us?
No, nobody wants to talk to us.
What time is it?
It's
getting
almost
late.
time to get there. It's almost time to get
all
going.
right.
Got to get ready for football.
Yeah.
Football.
So all hell broke loose. Debbie sleeps through it all.
Yeah.
And I'm having to go
Mhm.
find out what's in our house.
Oh, sweet puppy.
Yeah, she's the best puppy. I mean, I got to tell you what. I don't remember our other healer. This wound up, but I was on the road a lot too, right?
Yeah.
And we had kids to play with the dog. So I don't know if our last healer was this crazy. But it's fun. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
if we had a normal dog, it
would be no fun.
would be no fun. It would be kind of nice to have a lap dog,
Mhm.
but I think those are older year days, so that she'll just be like, oh, I just want to come up and land. Not
Yeah.
right now.
No.
Boy. Go, go,
I
go.
don't know what
Go.
she's doing now.
Wait, Dottie.
Mm.
What you doing? No, but she's a fabulous dog, and she makes me laugh all the time. Now she does get on my nerves. Like the backyard furniture,
Yeah.
old cushions that you were replacing anyways.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She's tearing those up, so they were old and ready to go
Where
anyways.
are you going?
So
Fancy.
if that's all she's torn up. Oh, and showing my mug
Yeah.
from last week. If you missed out last week, she did destroy my 1990 Aladdin coffee mug, which
Mhm.
is my favorite mug. I've used this mug since we met.
Uh-huh.
Probably prior to we met, I had
Mhm.
this mug,
Mm-hmm.
and Dottie destroyed it.
Destroyed it.
So if anybody has an Aladdin
Coffee mug.
1990
Mm-hmm.
era Aladdin mug, boy,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have another one of those because you can microwave in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's insulated really good. It's a good.
Mhm.
You can see the.
Good morning,
insulation.
Colleen.
It is. Well, we did find out that it was insulated.
Yeah, it is insulated. Mm.
Hence, my coffee stays,
Nice and warm.
and you can microwave in it to heat up your coffee.
So I think I mentioned everything that I was going to mention.
Yeah,
Do you want to let these people get going and start their day?
Yeah.
Have their Saturday?
I mean, we're not.
Give them their Saturday
I
back?
don't feel like we're giving them a quality show right now.
Oh, I feel like we had a good show. I feel like we're done now.
Okay.
I just feel like we talked about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could crack my back.
Ned needs to be
Maybe you
more
can
with
crack
it
my
the next
back,
time.
and Dottie can lick my bald head.
Mhm.
And that's a good. That'll be a rip roaring Saturday.
Oh yeah,
before
that
football.
would be wonderful Saturday before football. So anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in and spending time with us on our Saturday mornings, and hopefully we'll do some shows this week.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
What's been
hopefully we'll
going-
do some shows this week, and
I don't believe it until it happens now,
Mhm.
because I'm not going to promise the people we're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday
Okay.
anymore. But listen to me. It's going to
but we
get.
might try harder on Saturday.
Listen, it's going to get crazy. I mean, that's all I can tell you right now. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's like just waiting for a powder keg or
Yeah.
something to go off
To
right
go off.
before the midterms
Mhm.
because it's just what is going to happen.
Yeah.
And
Probably
again, I firmly believe that the elections will be delayed. They'll have to say like, "Oh, we're in a war
It's
with
not safe.
with Russia, so martial law. We
Mhm.
can't do election
Oh, good
now."
morning, Laura.
We know you would blow us away and win. So yeah. So I think they're gonna delay the. I really do. If I had any money
Mhm.
and you would let me gamble it, I'd probably put it on that. But
We'll see.
it's the only thing that can happen because they are not good. Oh, do you think you were talking stocks already? Do you think they're gonna keep it pumped up over 30 or around 30, or does it plummet?
It depends what the bond market does. If the bond market,
If they keep buying out the debt.
yeah, if they can't keep the bond market in check, then stocks will have no other recourse than to drop.
But if they start printing money to buy the debt, then what happens to inflation?
It still goes up.
It goes way
anytime
up.
you print money, inflation goes up.
And inflation goes up, I don't care. The stocks are still going to go down because nobody's making as much money.
Yeah.
Because nobody can afford the nice stuff that they used to buy. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Meta, which which is Facebook. Their ratings, their stocks are 60% down this year.
Oh my.
60% because they're stifling the conservative person, and people are fed up with it. Even the youngins that are hip cool, they're jumping off of Facebook and going to all these other. Okay.
Do you know what's wrong with our shot? We didn't turn on our blue lights.
Ooh, that's why it's not so colorful. Hold on. We're not official. Okay. Before we leave, we'll give them a
There we go.
That's better. My gosh, I was like, what is wrong?
What is wrong? We look so flat here.
Okay. Getting back to, let's talk a little bit about YouTube.
Okay.
I want to talk to some of the guys. I mean, because I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden on the shorts is shorts.
Oh.
Mini skirts, summer dresses, girls with legs as long as 10 foot tall, right?
Oh my.
They kind of go for like a couple seconds, right? All I'm getting as an old man for shorts is all these hot looking models showing off their summer dresses.
Yeah.
Are the other guys having that problem? Are you older guys?
The problem?
What? I mean, it's not because I clicked on it, you know, but all of a sudden I go through the shorts, and 90% of them are just
I think that's what
the young ladies.
That's what sells.
And they're just doing their thing. Okay, who's all in here still?
I don't know.
AC, are you getting all the shorts with the hot ladies? So it's tempting though. So every once in a while, you got you just got to. You got to. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm for sure going to get it because I said, aha, we broke him.
Yeah.
They saw the legs. You had to click on it finally.
Yeah.
So now I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you will be.
Because I clicked on one.
You will. Me. LG gets them.
LG?
Unless that's Greg.
Look, and David, you go live a lot, but I do jump in there and I'll listen in the background. And I did hear him say just that. He goes, it's not fair. These people are putting out, videos, and they get millions of views. And we putting out good content. We get tens and tens of views, David. I was in your live. I pop in there while you're driving. I can't do it all the time at work. So then if I pop in there, then I have to say hi to everybody if I comment. So don't think I'm not in there too much.
He's just in the background.
I'm at work. So I kind of jump in there. I catch you for about 10 minutes, and then I go. Then I have to look.
Yeah.
I got to go work.
You do need to make videos of old guys in short shorts.
We'll get the other brother.
Yeah. We'll get Jeff. We'll get
Jake.
David.
We'll make
Jake.
a calendar.
We'll have a calendar of
we'll make a calendar.
old guys in
old
short
guys
shorts.
on
short
YouTube.
shorts.
Yeah. And nobody will watch it.
No, right. All right, so we're going to get out of here now because it's getting close to our hour. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
Say goodbye, Dottie. Say goodbye. No yawn. No yawn. All right.